Hello guys, I hope you've been doing great. So today we're going to look into how we can model a 3D reception in Pecan Planner. I hope you guys been making some nice renders and showing to your customers, but what happened when we have to show something tricky to our customers? So let's jump into Pecan and try to make it.
Okay, we are in Pecan Planner right now. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drag the image of reception in top view. Click and drag, maximize the screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this image as a reference and start building a reception. I'm going to go to start, go to rectangle, and draw the length, which is around 3000 millimeter. Enter. I'm going to do the width, which is around 700 millimeter, and press enter. So I have the dimension of the reception. Then I'm gonna go into perspective, and I'm gonna go click on the line first, and then go to edit, and then I'm gonna go to extrude and make it around 1000 millimeter in height. Okay, perfect. So we have this kind of box we can see in 3D also. So I'm gonna start adding the details. I'm gonna go into top view again. I'm gonna make this box on the side. Okay. Another rectangle on the side here. Okay, around this size. Okay, go to 3D again, and I'm gonna click on the rectangle we made, and we can extrude it. Maybe not as high as this one, but maybe a little bit less. Okay, so I'm gonna go into top view and maybe adjust the length of the boxes we made. I'm gonna make it maybe a little bit smaller, and of course we can always change the dimensions by going to scale and resize the way we want. We can do it in all direction. Even if I want to change the height, the way I feel, I can just go into scale and make it higher. If I go to front view, and if I want to go it even higher, then I can just scale it up. Okay, so now I'm going to go to top view again, and I'm going to draw this detail. Okay, let's go into start again, rectangle, go to view and lines, and draw this detail here. Perfect. I'm going to go to perspective again, and maybe in the front, maybe just click on it and go to edit and extrude it again. Give it a little bit thickness. Okay, I'm gonna go into front view and maybe take it a little bit up, and maybe scale it a little bit more and make it a little bit thicker. Okay, this is good now. Just gonna Control C and Control V. I'm gonna paste it. Okay, we go into the image. We can see this is coming a little bit out from the box, so we can do that too. Let's go into the front view. First adjust it, align it. Okay, and then we can just take it out a little bit like this. So if we go into 3D and try to see it, let's change the view. So this is how it's look right now. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add. When we go to top view, we're gonna add this detail here. You can see on the side. So to add this, we're gonna go into front view, and we're gonna change the view to lines. Go to start, take a polyline, and draw it down there. We can turn on the axis snap, so we have a straight, nice line. Okay. We can do it again, and if we go to top view and try to see the design, so it's coming from almost from the middle and going down. So we can go into front view, okay, and maybe draw it from here down there, and just draw directly down there, straight, and snap it here. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into perspective again and give it a little bit extrude again. Okay, and drag it into the front. It's better if we do it from the top view. Just gonna drag this one in the front here. Okay, so I'm gonna go into perspective and maybe apply some materials so we can see how the design look like. Okay, so I'm gonna drag marble looking material. Okay, and then I can just go to Pecan material library and maybe just take some nice material from there and apply the wood part. I'm going to close this library. So we can also change the direction of this texture to 90 degree. Okay, and maybe add some nice color to this part here. I'm gonna pick the colors, click on it, and maybe just drag it. Okay, and apply this here. Okay, so we have a nice looking details on it now. So we can just add some more details if we go into top view. So we see here that we have some more details here. So we will try to add this detail in our reception desk. So let's go into top view. Okay, go into the lines. You can also do one thing is align this with here. Okay, so I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to rectangle again and I will start drawing some nice wooden details starting from the side here. I'm gonna Control C and Control V. Again, Control C and Control V. Gonna do this again. So let's go into top view and I can show you what I'm trying to do right now. So we have we have drawn this kind of wooden block. Okay, now we can just extrude them. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make all the wooden blocks all the front in all the front here, and then I'm gonna cut it with this line, this marble line here, and then we will have the details on the bottom only and not on the top. So let me show you. I hope you guys will get it when you have this in the front. I'll draw it again here. I'm just trying to do it quicker. Of course, you can do it in a very nice and slowly and adjust everything, align them properly. But the point is to show you how we can do it. I'm just going to deselect the front here. Okay. So just copying it, nothing difficult. I'm going to remove these ones, which are a little bit else here. Okay, let's go to the front view and we can see that we have created these blocks. They are coming from bottom to top. So we're gonna cut them here in the middle. But first we're gonna group them and we're gonna apply materials on them. And after that, we're gonna cut them. To cut them, let's go into front view and go into lines and polylines, and we can just cut them here. Okay, I'm gonna go into perspective. I'm gonna do to extrude, and I'm gonna cut this one, subtract it with this box. So we're gonna have a nice cutted details in the front. You can go into perspective and see it. Okay. And this detail, maybe we can just take it a little bit out. Okay. So now we have this nice details and all the receptions information in front. This is going a little bit too out. I can adjust this one also and maybe make it a little bit closer. Okay. And make it a little bit inside. Perfect. Okay, so let's render this quickly and see how this is looking. Go to presentation, image, and press render. So we're gonna see how the render is looking. There are a few things which are remaining in the reception. So Okay, perfect. I'm going to close this. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to cut it from the top here, because it is supposed to be hollow. What I'm going to do is go into the rectangle again and draw something like this, because this is a desk. So we can just extrude this up here. Perfect. And we're going to cut it. We're doing subtract. So now we have kind of hollow desk. I'm gonna make a table on the top, like here, something we can place a nice computer. Okay, and I'm gonna extrude it a little bit. Okay, and take it up here. So we have the reception now with some details of wood, and then we have some nice detail in the front. We have the material also. This later, but first we're gonna do is we're gonna drag a nice computer inside Pecan. I have downloaded this from 3D Warehouse. Okay, just gonna bring it here. Gonna explode it. We're gonna take this nice computer from here. Put over top view. Rotate it. Go to front view and maybe just a line so we can put it exactly at something to look nice. Okay. You can also take a plant from here and maybe drag this one also here. Okay, perfect. Let's go to top view and adjust the plant on the table. And then jump into 3D. I'm going to delete these parts. So we have a nice looking reception in Pecan with all the details.